We now return to the Rogue Stallion.
Is she here?
No. She'll be all right, Mum. We'll find her.
They're starting the search as soon as it's light.
I want to go too.
No.
My sister.
Now, Mike, your mum's very upset, and she doesn't want to lose you too, does she? I'm going to stay tonight and help, and I want you to show me where the food is and help me make the dinner.
Wait till you taste this. Sol Gonzalez makes the best veggie soup ever.
Is that right? Well, he's a pretty good cook for an evil murderer then, isn't he?
Well, I tell everyone that so that they'll leave him alone. See, I'm the only one who knows where he lives, and he made me promise not to tell anyone.
Did you really come all the way out here to ask him to help find me?
Yeah. See, he knows the country backwards, and if anyone could find you, it would be him.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know. I guess I just don't like the way Tony and Jenny treat you, that's all. They only do it to get on side with Dad.
Why does he hate us so much? What happened between him and my dad?
She'll be okay after some rest. Of course, she can be ridden for a couple of days, but... smells good.
Yeah, you make real good soup, Gonzalez.
It all happened a long time ago. 20 years.
What?
Senor Garrett and your father.
You know about it?
I went and asked Emily. She's lived here all her life and knows everybody's business. But getting the story from her was like getting blood from a stone. I just can't understand why the people in this town are so frightened of Garrett. But then they all rely on him for work, so I suppose they're just following orders.
Now, John never mentioned any of this. He was always so keen to get back here. Even before we were married. All he ever talked about was making enough money to come back here and set up a stud on his parents' property.
So he wouldn't have to rely on Garrett for work like everyone else.
He was a good man, your father. And the best with horses. No one could handle them like he could. He worked for old Senor Garrett, your grandfather, as assistant trainer. And they had many fine horses that won races all over the country. But one they had, which was funnier and faster than any, a beautiful chestnut stallion. They were convinced he could win the great Melbourne Cup race in Australia. I loved that horse very much. Garrett's son, your father, was always rough with the animals.
Yeah, he still is.
And one day, John Peterson found him whipping the horse. There was a fight, and Garrett, who got soundly beaten, tried to persuade the old man to sack your father. But old Senor Garrett knew he could never hope to win the race without John's training, so he kept him on. Then, one morning, both John and the horse were missing. Young Garrett claimed Peterson had stolen the horse and said after him with many men, "They got John." But unfortunately, the horse had fallen into a gully and broken 2 legs. It had to be destroyed. John Peterson swore he hadn't stolen the horse, that he had discovered the stable door open and tracked the animal. However, Garrett wanted to have him thrown in jail, but he couldn't prove he was a horse thief. Finally, the old man told Peterson to get out of town.
That's when he came to Australia and met Mum.
Long time ago. A very long time ago. Now finish your soup and get some sleep. You must both leave very early in the morning.
Jim, you lead the first team up this way. We'll head off north and circle around. Meet you here. Right, Sergeant?
I want that girl arrested when you find her, Phil.
Our first priority is to make sure she's all right, Mr. Garrett. You are joining the search.
My priority is to find my horse. If the girl's with her, we'll bring her back. Don't you worry. Not the most caring person, is he?
Only about money.
Anna's brother's gone now. He's gone looking for her. He left a note.
Oh, great. Now there's two of them out there.
Any news?
What are you doing?
I was just looking for Wildfire. I want to say goodbye to him.
He'll be around. He wants to make sure you get his girlfriend back home safe and sound. Here you are. Go gently with her, and remember, no raiding.
Of course not. I don't know how to thank you for your help, Gonzales.
I'll tell you. Keep this place a secret. Tell no one you've been here. Understood?
Sure.
Come on, it's going to take us ages to get back. They've probably got a search party for you already.
What about you?
My dad probably doesn't even realize I'm gone. See you, Gonzales.
Bye, Gonzales.
Bye, Wayne.
Thank you.
Bye, Anna.